The only way out was to climb here. He also doesn't want to jump back into the crowd, and if the girl were so kind, she would definitely let him sit out for a while, and he would immediately leave when the zombies dispersed. Looking angrily at her, Brandon thinks that he should have pushed the man back into the crowd as soon as possible. Then his chances of survival would have been reduced immediately, but it was not right to kill him in front of the girl. By that time, the man's foot had already crossed the threshold of the windowsill. Brandon immediately fixes his gaze on the stationary knife lying on the cabinet. The bastard fully appears in the room and with a disgusting grin declares that now this place belongs to him and anyone who dares to disobey him will die. The silly girl, naive in her kindness, is immediately horrified by his words and freezes in fear. Meanwhile, the man's supporters who remained in their lair were holding the door with their backs against it as the zombies relentlessly broke through. The eldest among them indignantly told the boy that, due to their chief's idiotic idea, they were now doomed to death. They could have held out here for several more months. Their captives were huddled in the distance of the room, covering their heads with their hands. The man kept shouting that their leader, nicknamed 𝗧𝗴𝗀𝗲𝗍, would die in the same place where he had taken refuge. As the dead almost broke down the doors and advanced more and more, the men began to lose strength and patience. Baldy yelled at the women, ordering them to get up and help hold the entrance. In the next moment, the entire group of 4 people held the doors, while the man perversely thought only about how he did not have time to enjoy himself with the ladies in the absence of their boss. All that remained was to run to the balcony and jump while everyone was blocking the door. Meanwhile, the red-haired man stood near the broken window and grinned at the helplessness of the teenagers.